Hi, I'm Tamika. I'm the owner and founder of Heavenly Therapy Braiding Studio here in Orange County. And today we'll be speaking on the origin of braiding. Like, subscribe, and stay tuned. Okay, so today we're talking about the origin of braiding, and braiding is something that is very passionate, close to my heart. I've been a braiding hair installation specialist for about 20 years. I've been doing hair for 29 years. Yes, I've been braiding for 29 years. And braiding is something that has always gotten me through. It's been my passion, it's been my hobby, and it's been my outlet for creativity. I started braiding when I was 12 years old, and I am the third oldest of 9 with 7 girls, 2 boys. And with that said, there were quite a few girls underneath me who I had the pleasure of learning how to do hair from my mother. Just braiding those big old dinosaur braids back in the days just to get us to school. And so when I was about 12 years old, I said enough is enough. And so I started watching and learning and putting my own thing on it. And by the time I was 12, 13, I had it pretty down packed. I was braiding my sister's hair. I was braiding some of the mothers at church, their kids, their grandchildren. And it was just something that carried me all the way through college. I went to college. I was braiding the track team, boys and girls, the football team, the basketball, men and women. You name it, I was braiding it. Shout out to Cal State Northridge, CSUN. That's where I got my degree in psychology, but I digress. Doing hair was something, like I said, that always got me to the next stage of my life. And so it's at this stage of my life that I opened up Heavenly Therapy with the support of my family, my beautiful husband there. And now that I'm at this place where it has definitely stabilized and built a foundation for me, I would like to just reach back and help some of you guys throughout my tips and my tutorials, just so that you can get an edge up on the competition out there and see what's out there and how Brady can hopefully get you to that next stage of your life. Stay tuned. Okay, so today I have my bestie here, Luna. This is Luna. Everybody say hi to Luna. Say hi, Luna. That's Luna. Say hi, Luna. All right, so today we're going to be working on the very basics, and what you'll find on my YouTube is that I'm going to give you some of the basics, and then we're going to build our way on up to more modern styles and contemporary trends that are going on when it comes to hair braiding. But for basics purposes, one thing that I am known exclusively for is my precision parting, and so that's what we're going to get in today. I'm going to give you just a gist of how it goes when it comes to the precision parting here. One thing you want to do is you make sure that you have a moisturizing cream, not just your typical hair gel that you're going to be using for making sure that the hair strands aren't frizzy, but you need a moisturizing gel. So I'll put more information. I use my own ingredients. I use my own products. This one here is my Heavenly Therapy Whipple. I'll put more information into the box there, but what you want to do is you want to make sure that you have something that is nice, sturdy, hardy, because when it comes to the after product, you normally just throw some sheen on there or some foam, and all of that locks into your hair, locks into your scalp. But when you're starting with a nice base moisturizing hair cream specifically for moisturizing your scalp, that is going to help you retain moisture regardless of whatever you put on top, and it's also going to allow the vitamins, nutrients that are in the moisturizer that you're choosing to completely dissolve into the scalp. So that is a big deal of the precision parting. Before the my own products, what I used to use was a product called Live. For all of those that are old school out there, you guys know what Live is. And basically one of the keys to the precision parting is once you get started parting, you do not take your comb off of that line until you get at least halfway through. Then you separate it. And you see that line that has been created? You can't tell me that that line is not precise, right? So you want to clip that, and I'll show you a close-up as well. You see that? And so you want to continue on with that once you get halfway through, all the way back down to the back. And then you want to lock that up too. Once you're done locking that into place, then you can have an idea of what the part is going to look like. See that part there? All the way down. And what you'll also see is all of that excess that's in there. That's what you're gonna rub along. It's gonna melt as you're, this is just a mannequin, but it's gonna melt as you're going along and as you're braiding it, and it's gonna melt into your scalp, into your skin. And that is what is going to help that hair, that's new growth that's coming from the scalp. That's going to help it be strong and fortified, thick. It's going to give it that luster and that moisture, and it's going to help retain the moisture that your hair already has. And so as it grows out, all of that is going to continue on. Okay, and once you get that precision parting down pat, then that's when you want to introduce your hair gel or the product that you're going to need to lay those little flyaways down as you go along. So with that, that's when you just kind of tap it in between, up and down. And I'm going to later in my series show you how to braid, how to do simple cornrow styles on your own. But for now, I'm just showing you that once you get that precision parting going on, you'd use your hair moisturizer first for the base, then you use your hair gel, right? You don't want to use them both on the part because then the gel will not grab the hair like you like to, but you first want to make sure your hair is moisturized before you have it shellacked back, right? So that's when you start using your gel on the hair. And I'll keep it this way because I know that a lot of tutorials show you with 3 strands. So I'll keep it 3 strands for you here at the top. And then you just keep going. And we're going to braid Luna up real quick into a quick cornrow. And this is when you are to apply your hair gel. Take a little bit, get it on there just to give you that grip. Your hair should not be shellacked back. And for those of you that don't know what shellac means, look it up. It's just slicked back. You want to make sure that your hair is first and foremost moisturized. That's what you want to sit and soak into your scalp. Right? And so as we're braiding Luna up here, you see that we are adding the gel as we go along. And you'll find that, especially once you get kind of midway into a braid, or depending on how long your client's hair is, that's when you kind of want to use more of the gel to make sure that those little flyaways have been taken care of. And then we're just going to braid all the way down. Let me move this out of the way so you can see what I'm doing back here. Come on, Luna, we're going to move that way. And we're just going to keep on braiding all the way down, following Luna's pattern. Once you're all done down here, that's when you want to add a little bit more of that braiding gel. And then you just want to go on about your way. All right? There you go. And then that's when you would place your rubber band on there. And now you have a nice precise line and you have a nice precise braid. Now that you've completed the braid on Luna's hair, and this is the result, what you want to do is you want to ensure that the moisturizing continues, because by the time you're done, note this is a mannequin head, okay? So by the time you're done, all of Luna's hair cream is going to have melted into her hair. And so after you're done doing the whole head of hair, you're going to want to take the oil. This one here is Heavenly Therapy cream. I'm sorry, Heavenly Therapy Heavenly Serum. This one is lavender. And you want to just go along the parts. Once you go along the parts, you just rub it in. That's going to help fortify the moisture that you've already put in there. And whatever you decide to put on top is just going to be the sheen. I normally use the Argan Oil Cream of Nature, and it's usually a sheen. And so a lot of people feel that because they have applied the sheen that, you know, it's going to maintain. But that's why after a few days you start getting all itchy and all scratchy. It's because you weren't moisturized in the beginning. Okay, so this is the conclusion of my first YouTube, and I hope that you guys stick along with me because I have a lot of knowledge to impart. So I'll see you on the next series. Take care.